people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 45 of Danganronpa V3. Last time we started the trial, and we were doing a lot of cool things. We knocked out a mass argument, one of those mining mini games, and I've been on a roll. So let's keep going.
Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up. Tenko was our friend. Going to want to know why she died too.
Speak for yourself, Gon. She wasn't my friend.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever.
She was struck down by the grace of Chibi. Chibi was angered by how Tenko hated men. So Chibi, with his all-powerful powers, his omnipotence, he struck her down.
Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Crotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Mew, 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 you are wonderful with these nicknames.
Crotch.
Yes, Crotch. When I have to do those free time events with Tenko during school mode, because there is a school mode. Every Danganronpa game has to have a school mode. When I do free time with Tenko during school mode, I'm calling her Crotch. The people who attended the seance. Suichi, Himiko, Kokichi, yes.
That's it!
Just want to make sure I have the right list of names.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally
You know, I didn't think about that. In that case, yeah, you're way less suspicious now, Kyo.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in.
Right.
It was Himiko.
Himiko, if you kill Tenko, you will be truly up there with the likes of Hifumi and Mikan, and Peko, the defenders of the Danganronpa series. In the middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
The hole. A point of entry from outside. You must be referring to. Okay, just trying to find where it is. I know it's the hole. Yes.
Oh no!
Ugh, I'm trying to get the hole.
There!
Okay, I was trying to say the hole.
You're talking about under the floor.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
What was that? No! Why is my printer acting up all of a sudden? I'm sorry. No! I don't want you to do it, printer! Not now! Not while I'm recording! Okay! Darn you, HP! Seriously, why is it with HP printers and doing this sort of stuff to me? I swear. Darn it, missed the shot to my trash can. I'll pick it up later. Shut up, printer!
The culprit used the hole.
Is Tenko possessing my printer?
The seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Who? Who? The cage child. Oh, we're going to.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
In order to form the cage child, you need 5 people willing to spear me. I'm in a dark place with no light. First draw the circle. Blah blah blah.
By crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch
Okay, let me just see.
black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
They're gonna probably say Kibo or something like
Because
that.
it wasn't
Oh,
dark under
sorry.
the floor.
Oh, good. You don't get time loss.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. Good.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function.
Who the hell installed it in him?
Oh no!
I thought we were gonna
The
say.
culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Okay. Give.
Floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Okay.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Okay,
Kibo could
come
have
on.
used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
Go
I
killing.
said, hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
It's true that with a little light you can move under the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in
Ah, hole in the corner.
during the
We would have seen the light.
But it was pitch black.
because it wasn't. You see, villain.
Light?
No.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Ah,
Seance by crawling under the floor.
okay.
But it was pitch black.
I don't know.
See if they're under the floor.
Okay, is this gonna be it?
Because it wasn't dark.
But
You see,
they would have known. Okay, yes, good. Because I was figuring that if Kibo's light was used, we would be able to see it. And the room would be pitch black and you would have had
I
hissy
don't think
fits.
the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
That is robophobic. Sorry, I had an itch in my ear.
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman
You're
feats.
right. I don't know. You have the strength of a strong senior citizen.
My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
Objection. The strength of a strong senior citizen.
All right. You made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch-black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Gonta thinks that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Or no, this would be. I don't think it'll work.
Nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Something about that floorboard. It kind of reminds me of something you'd see in like a cartoon, like some sort of teeter-totter thing. But nah, it wouldn't be able to be used as like a teeter-totter thing under a cage. Like, I mean, wait, Gonta just tell her boom, just goes flying up in the air. Nah.
Thank you.
Nah, so, but still, what was that floorboard?
This kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
Yes! Nakito, he came in with his tape! He came in with his taint and the glow-in-the-dark tape!
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Meat on the bone!
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Man, this is a real callback to first cases.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when
exactly
Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
How? There were 4 witnesses! 3 witnesses, technically.
She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood! I will not say a word until the seance is over!
Yes. She was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? Gonta think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You'll figure it out, shithead.
You were the one who brought it up!
Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
Scrum time!
Now hurry up and think! If you
Oh.
want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Non-stop debate! Donk statue.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Yep.
And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
And they came and left.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Like that.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
What is the culprit's not the
fast,
hedgehog?
No one saw.
Oh my!
Are we seriously doing?
Who lifted the cage?
Okay.
It was me.
Okay, just want to see.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
I don't know, I'm just gonna guess.
There's no When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have
Okay.
been done at any time. She was under the cage the whole time.
It's gonna probably be the dog section.
When cage was lifted. Culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
So fast, no one saw.
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
But we have the dog statue
Then
considered.
obviously Himiko is the culprit.
No! Come on! Yeah, I don't want to have to see this over and over again.
It wasn't during the seance. It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Come on, I want to do this. It's probably going to be the dog statue and Kokichi, because she couldn't have moved it if the dog statue was there. Himiko's not that buff.
Cage lifted
Culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast,
fast.
no one saw.
So who lifted the cage?
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
The what? The culprit killed her when they opened the cage, and only Himiko could have done it.
I was wrong.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance. It could not have been done at any other time.
She was under the cage the whole time.
She was dead when the cage was lifted. What about moment cage was lifted?
did. When cage lifted, stabbed Tenko
come
real
on.
fast. So fast,
No one saw.
But the dog statue.
She lifted the
Cage.
Obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no
I'm sorry.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
But somehow.
It could not have been done at any other time. She
Oh, it's probably going to be the white sheep, because basically.
cage the whole time. She was dead when the cage was lifted. What about moment
when cage was lifted.
Yeah!
That's wrong.
Yeah, got it! Because the blood on the sheet.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here.
Oh my gosh, she's coming at it.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now.
That was that
My
dog
golden
statue. How would...
brain is gonna go all out.
Sickle underfloor.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chipped to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
Yes,
The
blood.
weapon was
What do you mean, right, pink?
Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Yeah, got it.
Cut through your
Woo! I'm getting... Man, this has been my trial.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
She was crouched over the stone. Turtle
She was
style.
bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
Kokichi, now coming with your pimp comments.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Kokichi, you do not disappoint.
Yeah, no worries.
And then Ganta coming in there with the sideburn.
How embarrassing.
You got roasted by Ganta.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She
What other
couldn't have
way?
been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Just how?
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
And she came back.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
That or Mikan came after her.
Don't say stupid stuff like that.
Oh wait,
Screw
Mikan's not.
spirits.
Wait, Mikan's not dead. What am I saying? No. Oh my gosh. Hifumi just came in there.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
Because Angie had to redeem herself.
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came
Yeah.
back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
How?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
How can you hide that
No.
cage?
If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree with
noticed.
Kaito. The culprit could have been inside.
How? You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Exactly.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to. I'm only going to get. Can't be Ganta. Can't be her. I don't think it's Suichi. I seriously don't. I'm gonna guess Korakio. Wrong. Who could have killed Tenko inside the cage at any time? You don't get it. You really are narrow-minded for a detective.
I was wrong.
I was really. Who? Himiko? Do you mean Himiko? Why are you suspecting me? I would never kill Tenko!
Damn it!
And what's staring at me? You think I'm a fraud? Come on. Who could have been in the cage? Angie! Angie's ghost? You stop thinking about such stupid things. That's right! Yours can't be culprits! That's not how it works!
Oh no!
Ugh. This is getting embarrassing! Kokichi? I don't know! What the heck? Can't be Kaio, can't be him, can't be her, can't be her, can't be him, can't be Sumigi. Rantaro!
Damn it!
What is the answer? Suichi! Who could have killed Tenko in the cage anytime? I don't know! Could have killed Tenko from inside the cage. Kibo?
Damn it!
Oh! Oh, okay, maybe Tenko tried to screw me over. Suicide! Ha Ha ha! Tried to get me, Tenko! Tried to get me!
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
Okay. Forget Maki her Zen riddles!
What did you
Why would Tenko kill herself, though? Just to try to kill all the guys? Oh my gosh, that was her goal, wasn't it? Tenko, I will kill myself for the sake of killing all these degenerate males!
Are you saying Tenko was the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
I don't think she's that crazy!
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Ah.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
What, some guilt kill?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey, Angie! When did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Yep, all the degenerate males going down to hell with her.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I can easily see that, because Tenko would want to kill all the men in the class.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
She probably wanted to take all the males down.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
Wasn't like that, she was genocidal!
She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
You have a point there, Kokichi.
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree.
I come from a world where the weekend is beloved. Well, you probably come from some Monday land.
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
Well, I believe she would.
That's what I want to believe.
And I don't want to believe it.
Me too. Gonta, no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
I want to join your side on this, Kokichi.
If she did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Oh, okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. Oh, well, she could have meant to see you in the afterlife. See you in Big Brother Leon Hell. Except Kibo. Kibo's going to Android Hell if he ever dies. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan
I want to see the file. I don't know. Okay.
was to take us down with her. So...
Okay.
She hit her.
Okay. Tenko's last moments.
True intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Tenko's an evil person.
Tenko did
Oh,
it would
sorry,
explain how
accidentally-
he died during the seance.
accidentally did. Makes you think of Kanta.
Could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All
Okay.
of the pieces fit.
So everything that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, we need to make them think about.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Okay.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Okay.
She could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last she threw the sickle under.
Oh, come on. I'm guessing that, like,
Did commit suicide.
okay.
Secret brought the sickle. And then stabbed.
Okay, come on.
Finally, with the last strength.
Okay, that's a bad one. Unless the death was instant. Ugh.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Okay. Okay.
Explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Okay. I want to just make sure.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
I don't even know what I'm doing. Damn you, Tenko!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain...
I'm going with Monokuma file. I don't even know.
Could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
I'm not even sure.
Finally, with the last.
Okay, I don't even know.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly grab the sickle and then stab yourself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle
Yeah!
underneath the floor.
Fly! Treachery! Okay, I got it.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor
We're lying. Kokichi skill saved the day.
because she died instantly.
Instantly?
Her death might have not been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear it from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
She is an expert in killing like how I am an expert at the weekends. I have a variety of hobbies such as bird watching and collecting ceramic plates and doing the boogaloo at parties. I do the robot pretty well, even better than Kibo, surprisingly enough. Kibo. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
We're waiting, Maki.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
But now we're back to square one.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
The thud.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
No idea. We should remember what happened during the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve the mystery. Yeah. Down during the seance.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary
Yep.
during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The
That-
ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
What?
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
Oh.
It's totally. My job was to read candles. Walls were serious.
Yeah, it is gonna be the sound.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song,
The Cage Child
I
song.
heard something.
What? Seriously, why? Blah, blah, blah. Pitch black. I know what the answer is. It's the sound. We're agreeing with We're agreeing with Himiko. We are agreeing with her.
We're all singing the song. I heard something.
No! You never know if someone was naked. Damn it, Mio. I don't care if people were naked. Come on. I want you the damn falling.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song,
Please let me do it. No, no. No! I know the answer! It's the sound! It's the sound!
The ritual was
I'm trying to get it!
now that I think about it, the song, I heard something.
No! Why do you have the vertical falling ones? That doesn't...
I think about while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
A dark.
I'm trying to do it! Come on! I'm trying to say the answer, Himiko, but you will not let me say the answer.
While we were all singing the song,
Please let me do this, Himiko. Yes, thank you.
I agree.
Yes, consent. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. I knew the answer, but they wouldn't let me.
Nico, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
it sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. It could have fallen down.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Maybe something, I don't know, maybe something hit the roof of the cage.
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound has something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Just trying to find it.
This is it!
Okay, thank you.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with
Okay, good.
that floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact. If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. There would have been a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could possibly be?
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Whoa! Non-stop debate.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable.
Cross the piece onto the floor, Polly.
Force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
No!
That wouldn't make
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No, it didn't fall.
The statue was still
Hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
No!
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Oh, come on!
A floorboard that it's like I'm on the ball.
You have experience with balls to say that, Nate.
Don't be stupid. Best of friends.
What? How is that even a point?
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
I just want to see. I want to make sure. Okay, it was false.
Considerable force.
Okay, come
Someone
on.
who participated.
It'll probably be Kokichi. We will consent with Kokichi.
Statue fell over.
But
Culprit hide up with such might.
somebody said there was
Someone must have stopped.
Yes! Agree! We are consenting with Kokichi! Everyone wants to consent with me! I am a lively person who is beautiful in dustings on the weekends, mind you!
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
I don't know. What did they stand to gain? That's the question. Solskis, I'll need to think carefully about the cross piece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the cross piece that had been cut was on the other end. Oh my gosh! We are going to a teeter-totter method, aren't we? The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. The other was in the center, right about where one of the edges of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? But come to think of it, hey man, Gambit style. Oh no. Oh, we're good. S. Aha! We're probably gonna do like something like seesaw. Darn it. Okay. Where's the A? Where's the A? Okay, we're going to need a W now. Yep, seesaw. What else is there going to be? A seesaw S? Seesaw fail. Okay. C E F. Okay. No. Aha! It is seesaw effect. Okay, had a little fumble there, but I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Yes.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Oh, okay.
Seesaw?
Yes, a seesaw.
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece,
It would send them upward.
the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
To make so that way they could do the crime inside the cage.
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
Placing the blade underneath.
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most
It was placed right underneath the cage. It was with the blade going into the cage. Just like I was thinking earlier when I was thinking of maybe there was a blade hidden inside the dog statue. The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blow on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been made that is consistent with the others, and that was on top of the cage.
That's it!
Yeah, we're getting up there. I'm not dying. I'm gonna live till I die. I don't
The
know.
iron cage with the blade facing down.
I don't even know anymore.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
Ah,
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Ah.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle, rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
How is that old-fashioned?
Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
Well, we'll get on that topic next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're great. If you hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.